Hi, Mary from Reviewer's Diary, and I just did an Eye Shadow Junkie tag, and I just thought, wouldn't it be great to do an eyeshadow palette tag? Now, I know there are a lot of people out there who have a lot more palettes than I do, but this is what I have. Now, there's not going to be a set question except for which one of these is your favorite, so that's a little bit difficult for me to decide, but this actually let me, I don't think I can hold this because it's so heavy, so I'm gonna have to put it down, and then I really need to angle the camera so that I can go through this with you. Now, I'll be doing a vanity tour very soon, so you can be looking for that, and, you know, I guess we'll just do this now. Alright, so there's the overhead shot of my eyeshadow palettes, and I have a couple in here that I normally just keep in the drawer, but for the purposes of this exercise, I put them in here so that, oops, so you can see them all. I do have some smaller ones, oops, like this one, which is one of my favorites. I don't keep it in here just because it would get lost. So I will go over a couple of these little palettes after I'm done with the big palettes. Alright, so to start with, I have this Smashbox palette that is, let's see, it's called Wonder Vision Mega Palette. I got this last year at the outlets. I don't think you can buy it anymore. I do always keep the plastic on everything, which I probably shouldn't, but I think it protects things. So this has some cheek colors I've actually tried. Not that wild about the cheek colors, but I am very wild about the eye colors. And I keep this also so if I want to buy an individual shadow, if they become available, I can do that. So you put that aside. Next, I have my Lorac Mega Pro 2, and I have honestly not used this yet. I just got it. This actually came, my daughter gave it to me for my birthday. So, now a lot of you already know that my birthday is in December, and there's Christmas, and this is the one that she got me for Christmas. This is the Naked Urban Decay Naked Smoky. Now, you know, I keep things in their box a lot of times, which I really probably shouldn't. Let me take this out. And here is the Smoky palette. And these are absolutely stunning colors. Alright, so next thing is this double exposure palette, also by Smashbox. And you can see, I hope you can see how beautiful these colors are. Let me shade some of the light. I don't know. No, it's not really going to do anything. But these are much richer than they are appearing on camera. And on camera it looks like everything is just pale colored at the top, but it's not. There's a couple pale colors. Maybe if I angle it a little. No, that's not working. There's just no easy way for me to show you because the camera's just not picking up all the colors. This thing is beautiful. Of course, it's got a magnetic closure, which I love, and it's beautiful. I am just gonna pull from the back. I have this Tarte palette set. I keep it in the box just because it's a little padded case that you put, these are separate little palettes that you can put inside that case. The only limitation that I see with this is that they're all tan. Everything's tan. Darker tan, lighter tan, warm tan, cool tan. I mean, it's all tan. Tarte, get back to your basics because your basics used to be beautiful. I do really like this. This is very nice. What they used to do, and this is also Tarte, is they used to produce fabulous colors, like my favorite here, which is this beautiful purple color. I'm sorry I didn't clean this palette before showing it to you, but this doesn't normally reside in my palette basket. It usually resides in the drawer where I pull it out and use that purple. There's some palettes in here that are less expensive than others. This is, oops, let me move my chair. This is the Naked on the Run. This is one of my favorites. I do have to take these products out of here so they don't go bad. These are like really beautiful, warm colors. Absolutely gorgeous. The blush and the bronzer are really nice. This I have used as a brow bone before, and it's also a highlighter, I think. And of course came with lipstick, eyeliner, and I love this Perversion mascara. Is one of my favorites, but it's so expensive. But this is a fabulous palette. This was really an expensive palette. This was only $10. Now I know the price is probably higher now because I've had this for a little over a year. And this is like a dupe for some of the higher end neutral palettes. And I must say it's a really good dupe because these colors really are great. And it also comes with lip colors. I'm not really fond of things that have the eye color and the lip color, but these do stay pretty much shadow free. And the only problem is when you have, oh, I gotta open the top again. When you have this top open, it's not so easy to get the lip drawer out. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah. So this is pretty good. This is definitely one that I keep in my drawer more often than not. So that'll go back in the drawer. I have this Urban Decay Smoked. Is that what it says? Smoked? Looks like. Anyway, it has a zipper, and of course the zipper broke, and I had to fix it. But this set of colors is really beautiful. This was just on sale on Ulta for, I believe it was only $20 or $18. I was so tempted to buy another one, a spare, but I thought, you know what, it's going to take me forever to get through these colors since I have so many palettes, so I did not buy the second set. It does come with a nice pencil, which I have not pulled out, but I will probably be doing that. Next one is one of my favorites. My daughter gave me this last year. It's Too Faced Chocolate Bar. The colors in this palette are absolutely stunning. Again, not translating well on camera. We've got a nice green color. I'm going to angle it in a minute and see if I can get a little more color to show. Peach, a sparkly peach. It's got both flat colors and sparkly colors, and I really like that they give you a larger amount of the two lighter colors because, you know, that basically is one of the colors that we use the most. This purple is like really iridescent and stunning. So I'm just going to angle this and see if it picks up the color any better. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now I have less expensive Ulta palette. This came in a gift set last year, and it's just your basic. I think you could buy it for $10, but it's got a good basic range of colors, including this purple and green on the end. It's got pretty much everything you could possibly want, and again, the Ulta Shadow quality is definitely one that is underrated, big time. Now this is the Gilded Gold, and the reason I got it was because the color variety was better. Now again, it's really hard to see, but this is a bluish gray color here. This is, I've got some mauve colors, some gold. It's got a little bit of everything, although it's mostly neutral, but it is absolutely beautiful. And it came with a little brush. I have brushes I use already though. Next is a palette that I purchased a long time ago. I think it was a year and a half ago. I got it on Haute Look. It's one of my favorites. And it's the Balm. And by the way, all the eyeshadow palettes I've been showing you are cruelty-free. And this is the Balm, and I love these colors. I particularly like this one, so when that one runs out, I will be heartbroken. It's like a purpley color that looks really beautiful on. Now, I've never used the lip products. I think I tried tried a little bit of, but I'm not like that crazy over them. The blush and the highlighter are pretty nice. Not really that like in love with them. And you can see it's magnetic. I keep it in its slipcase so that it survives a little bit longer. I just try to really take care of my cosmetics because they're too expensive to replace. Next, I have 3 of the Revealed palettes, and I'm told that BoxyCharm is going to give us the Revealed Smoky palette. This runs, some sites have it at $39. I think these are probably like $19.99. This is the first one, Revealed, and you can see it's got some nice colors. It actually has color in it, which makes me really happy, and it's a lot of neutrals that are really beautiful. The Revealed 2 palette has a little bit more color, and one I definitely would never wear, and that is that red. I just think that would make me look like I'm sick. I think if you have darker skin or you're tan or you have the right coloring, this probably would be beautiful on, but not on me. I'm way too pale for that. But this has a little bit darker colors and a little bit more of a range of colors. Revealed 3 is probably the best of the bunch. This is like all color. That I'm not sure if I'll wear that. I could try it. I'm not sure though. But there's a range of all different colors in here that's probably not showing up very well on camera. Like this beautiful pale purple is purpley pink. You know, there are all kinds of really, really beautiful colors in here. Can't wait to get the Smoky palette. This I got as a gift from somebody. So it's the e.l.f. Enchanted Beauty Box. It has lashes that I might actually try. I do really like these colors. It comes with a little spongy thing, the lip creams are fabulous. I'm going to take that out of there, and an eye pencil. I'm actually going to probably deconstruct this palette. I'm thinking I might get a Z palette and put all these colors into the Z palette, because this is bulky and it doesn't have to be so bulky. So the last set of palettes in this basket is this set of Lorac palettes. And these, I keep them in this just so they stay nice and clean and neat. This has 4 different sets, and they're like colorful and some not so colorful. So the Queen, oops, you know what? Oh my gosh, I hate to just dump them out, but I'll do it gently. And so there are 4 separate little palettes that came in this. This one is Princess, and this is like a lot of pale, warm brown. This is Duchess, which is cool, and it's gray, and it's pale gray, dark gray, black. It's really beautiful. This one is Countess. I've used this a couple times. It's not that easy to tell, but I love this color in particular, and it's got this beautiful dark color. And then there's Queen, and the Queen one is just your basic, like, everyday. It does have a mauve kind of mauve, or is that, no, actually it's like a maroon color. This black I would never use except maybe to line my eyes, but this set, these 3 colors are really pretty. Now I got this as a gift set from my daughter's boyfriend, and I have used it multiple times, but I'm so afraid of it getting ruined that I do keep it in its gift set, which is kind of limiting, because the only problem with doing that is you are less likely to use stuff when it's all packaged up really neat and you just don't want to wreck it. So, but I do keep it in its gift pack. Now, like I said, I have some smaller palettes. I have this Urban Decay palette. I got this for 16 bucks when it was on sale on Ulta. I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing. Now the shadows are really small, but they're such interesting colors. Like, look at that green. I would actually wear that. It's like an olive, pale olive color. There are some really beautiful colors in here, so definitely was great that I was able to get my hands on this. I have this little Too Faced palette. Now, I liked this because, it's, well, not because I have an iPhone, because I don't, and I'll never have an Apple product. Although, maybe now. Management's different. But I think Apple tends to be way too expensive. These are the colors. Now, somebody told me, oh, well, the quality on that's not as good. Well, do you think Tarte is Too Faced? Do you think Too Faced said, okay, we're going to make our cheapy palette now, so let's downgrade the colors? I don't think so. I like the blush. I like the bronzer. It's got two nice light colors, and I think they're highlighters, and the rest here are little tiny eyeshadows. This was not meant to last forever, but it's kind of gimmicky, but I really like it. I also have, now these are just the little palettes, and they don't live in my palette basket. I have this Lorac, I think it's Party Palette. Get a load of that color. Just get a load of that color. That's just stunning. Again, I love it when an eyeshadow brand gives you the light color in a larger swatch, and the darker colors and the bright colors separate. This is mostly sparkly palette, so this is definitely go out to dinner, go out somewhere at night kind of thing. Definitely not a go to school with your makeup on palette. And this is the last of the little palettes that I have, and this is Energy Noir. This I just talked about in my eyeshadow tag. So this is Tarte. This is a really beautiful case. This was $38. I did pay full price for this. It's a limited edition. And look at those colors. They are not just tan like the other stuff I showed you. Like there's a couple tans here, but this is like a purpley color. Very hard to see on camera. Let me see if I get closer maybe. And of course we've got the purpley color down here. We've got a brighter color here, and we have a gigantic size blush here. So this is actually you could actually travel with this palette, and all you'd have to bring is your eyeliner and the rest of your face makeup and your mascara. But this takes care of your cheeks and your eyes, your eyeshadow. And this black I'd probably use as eyeliner, so there you go. And the dark brown, you could do the same. So this is really nice. So that has been, oops, I don't know if I have you on right. There we go. Maybe if I slouch. So that's been my eyeshadow palette collection. I know, oh, I left two of them out. Crap. Well, I got this L set. This is one of those sets that has everything in it. Again, this was from somebody on the internet who knew that I loved this kind of stuff. And it starts out with all these eyeshadows. And it's a lot of neat colors. I'm not sure who the manufacturer is, but judging by the quality of the makeup, I would say it might be e.l.f. I'll have to check it out and see. But it's got lip colors and blushes and eyeshadows. It's just basically got everything. It's got little brushes and stuff back there and little sponge applicators. I don't really use those unless I'm trying to lay a lot of color down. So this I have not used yet. Alright, and I did get this palette. This is Crown Brush. Crown Brush I know is cruelty free. I got this a while ago. I ordered it from Outlook and it came broken. So I can still use the eyeshadow colors. I haven't actually though used them very much. You can see that I have used them to some extent. These pop right off. Underneath that I have lip color and blush, and this, you know, this is like sunken. Oops, and this is off. This is off the track. And underneath there's stuff I won't use because it's cream products and there were little broken shards of plastic. Make sure that's still on. One good thing about Outlook is they do refund your money when they have screwed something up. Now, I ordered this from Ulta. It was in a recent haul, and it's actually a palette of everything. Ulta Cosmetics, like I said, are really, really unsung. Only problem is, and the reason I left the tag on it is because I may actually exchange it for something, because this, I didn't notice until after I took it out of the plastic that it's cracked. I don't know how much it matters, but I kind of also bought this for the container, so because it's got a neat lid. It's not built to last forever. It's got this door that pops open. Of course, that's where the crack is. And this has, look at these eyeshadows. Anytime you can get one of these sets on Ulta, I suggest that you do it. I got this really cheap because it was on sale, and I had one of these $5 coupons. So in here, there are like concealers and lip products and all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm not even sure. Some of these are glitter top coats. I have not really delved into this very much because I'm probably going to return it, so I haven't really used it yet. This has different shades of concealer. I guess you could use those, the ones that are dark. If you're pale, you could use them as contour. I probably won't use these. And down here are blushes and highlighters and bronzers. So this is a nice, very nice set, but again, it's broken. So that was shipped in all kinds of padding and very carefully shipped by Ulta, so I don't know at what point the crack happened. Probably nobody ever noticed it, and maybe it was like that. I'm probably going to be bringing this back to Ulta to see if they have another one, and if they don't, then I'll buy some Ulta Cosmetics because I love them. So that is pretty much my last palette, and it's massive. So thank you very much for watching. You've been very patient, and thank you for sharing your time with me, and have a beautiful evening. Good night.